Still the 27th. I made this chicken with pasta. It's really simple. Rotisserie chicken from Costco. Anyway, so I have the bones, and then have the bony part, and then the bone. I bought from Costco on Friday. And then I put it in with the onion, garlic, little dry shrimps, carrots, gold pasta that I bought, fresh curry, prior to the beginning of COVID, like in March, trying to stock up on food. Anyway, so yeah, it's a scary time. Then I'm doing a white thingy again. And then I, let it boil, put a cover, turn it off, and then eat it in this 90-degree temperature. Oh my god, wow. Also let it cool before I eat it. So, and then as I was eating, watched the show that my dad often watched, the Vietnamese guy, Jill Wu or something, and Betty or something. Making fun of people wearing masks. So after I finish my meal, I decided, okay, you make fun of people wearing masks and the whole coronavirus altogether, the invisible enemy. Anyway, so I decided to make masks. Make fun of people wearing masks. I decided to make masks. Anyway, so it's like, oh, might as well. You make fun of people. I guess I continue my deed. Making them. And he has like a lot of Vietnamese followers. A lot of people loving him and her. So that's nice. They were making fun of some Vietnamese politician in New York. So I was like, okay. mask making deeds. Really am not very intelligent in that sense. I'll just plot my course. Leading my humble life. Doing my mask. Humble life. Mask making. For me and my friends. Yep. Why not? We like to talk about politics. I like to mask make. Ta-da! Sometimes I watch YouTube station channels and I see people making food like Hong Kong, Taiwan street food. I'm so hungry. That's so hungry. Of course, not in Taiwan. Everywhere now, wherever you go, you will be quarantined. Quarantine means you have to stay at your place of station. Cannot get out of the house. For 14 days, and then, you're not sick, then, you leave. You can, but everywhere you go, you have to book more than just a week. You have to, book, at least 14 days. That's what I was told. Like going to Hawaii or Florida or Taiwan. Yeah. Of course, I'm not going anywhere. I never like to go anywhere. Going somewhere means spending money. Yeah. Spending money means you have to have money. If you don't have, you don't spend. Basic knowledge. Of course, some fall in love when they don't have. They still spend. Loved ones, somewhere. The heart is calling out to them. Luckily, I'm no longer in that position where my heart is screaming for me to do that kind of impulsive move. But, that's what age brings. Wisdom. So I feel ya. New loves, new lovers. Or love is a powerful thing. So, it could be like dangerous thing. Ugh. example, you become crazed because someone doesn't return your love, or had once loved you but found you no longer what they thought, or maybe they're just move on. I've been in those situations before. And what happened? They walked away, sadly. Of course, it hurts a lot. And what happened next? Just have to pick up my tail. Literally pick up my tail and wipe my tears. What am I doing? No clue. Just trot on, I guess, I think. Because no one loves you except yourself. More. I mean, if they leave you, it's obvious they don't want you. So, if they don't want you, what does that mean? It means move along. Jeez, what can you do? I mean, I laugh because I'm not in that situation, luckily, anymore. Thank God. But when I was in a situation where, you know, love expires on his side, not my side, you know, I just take a deep breath and then look at the bright picture. And the bright picture is I'm out of school at the bottom. The bright picture is in last school. You know, so many people in this world suffering from all sort of crazy stuff. You know, like this year, Corona. And then, you know, like my friends struggling with cancer. The unknown of cancer. What to do. You know, is it surgery or microscopic through the belly removal of cancer cell, blah, 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 you know, as if I'm a doctor, I'm not, you know, so if you look at that in a holistic picture, which, when you're heartbroken, you fail to look at the whole big picture. You're sort of absorbed in this chemical called, you know, the fake chemical of love. It is so bad, you know. You trick your mind when you're in love. Wow, it's so hot. You know, trick it, and you kind of like when you're in love, you kind of like you come in with the perspective. Oh, you know, everyone come in love. Never perceive that it's gonna end. Because if they go into a relationship thinking it will end, you never would step in the first place. So, you know, the fools, me included, the fools who comes in love always come in with the perspective of it lasts, you know, the fairy tale story. It lasts forever. But the wise ones are the ones that comes in with a perspective like it won't last. You know, it's like my brother, he tells me, like in a business, don't think that you're gonna profit. Think that you're gonna bankrupt. So then would you want to go? So he always tells me, he's so smart. He goes, you know, I never knew what he meant when we were young. He goes, whatever you're thinking, do the opposite. When I was young, I make silly mistakes. And so him being so intelligent, he goes, yeah, you know. But true enough, he's right. You come into a relationship, you always think, you never think of it's gonna end. Because if you think it's gonna end, why would you go into a relationship, right? So that's his point. Think of the worst scenario, okay, he said to me. Then you won't regret, you know. But if you come in with a fairy tale story in your head, then you're gonna get upset. And it doesn't turn your way. He's so right. I mean, who would come into a relationship thinking that's gonna end? Who? True, you know. Why would someone go into a relationship thinking it's not going to work out? You know, people come into a relationship, you know, this fairy tale that, you know, it's just like in a business too. You know, people open a business, they come into a business thinking, oh, they're going to profit. And my brother's right, because he goes, you have to think of the worst scenario, and, you know, you have to be real. You have to prepare for the real reality. Because if you don't, then, you know, you're going to, like, be really upset. Which is true. I mean, you come in with preconceived notion that it's going to work out when you know that's not real. Right? So if you come in, you know, a relationship thinking that it's not going to work out, and you never started in the first place, and you never get hurt. What a smart brother. And I don't think he ever give it a try. I'm not saying that I never hooked him up with my friends. I did. But he's too smart. So then, you And men are a little different than females. I mean, well, like me and my sister, we get our heart broken. I'm not sure if he ever had, but anyway, so that's pretty intelligent to think of it like that. And if you perceive it like that, then most definitely you won't be easily tempted and get into a relationship. And then when you're not in a relationship, and of course no one can hurt you because you're not in a relationship. How can someone hurt you when you're not in a relationship, right? You're only in a relationship. That's when you get hurt. You're protecting. So that's why if you don't protect, then you don't expect. Pretty smart, huh? Yep. So to show that some people think ahead and some people don't. I'm not saying it, that I'm a sucker or anything. It's just I learned. Live and learn. And regret. It's okay. Because you have to pat yourself on the shoulder or the back. You have to kind of because if you don't, who will? Who will pat yourself on the back? And when you're strong, then you can provide advice, counseling, set an example for others to follow, in survival, right? So, hey, and when you survive, that's human expectation. To survive, living things. We all perish, but we try to survive. Songs, guidances. That's our expectation. Disease, war. What in the name? To be able to survive. So if they're making fun of people making masks, wearing masks, they're idealists, and they're just practical, right? We're also dreamers. Dreaming. Doing this sort of inspiring, giving hope to ourselves. So, the stage of challenge. Yes, we can. Just have to. And there are people who are making fun of mask wearers. So be it. My reasoning for those people who make fun of mask wearers is because they don't have a sewing machine. Funny. Yeah, when I see someone who don't wear a mask, I just say to myself, I guess they don't have a sewing machine. So when my friends, look, that person's breaking the law, and I'm like, no, they're not. They just don't have a sewing machine. Because if they do, it would be like me. Mask making. Right? It's like that song. Little on the roof. Mask making. Okay. So what do we do? Our mask here. And I just made like 3 whitey in a few minutes. In 30 minutes. Sweatshirt. A nice cold drink. Greatly appreciated right now. This one is kind of greatly appreciated. Seriously? How about now that I got you? Okay, there we are with a concaved mask. And then, of course, this one to do. don't really mind if people don't believe in masks. As long as I believe in it, I will be okay. It's okay. Not everybody agrees on everything in this world. So that's why. Things. Finish it. Wow, it's so hot. Oh, golly. Golly. Oh my golly. Go. Okay. And that's basically it. Ready? Just do final detail here. Now, rather than being a danger to society of this time of COVID crazy, got the high young speed racer down the residential street, the crazy rioters. Hey, stay home, use a mask, walk on the transit, eat, you know. These are people doing crazy stuff. I call them the dragons. The unrest. You know, all fire was fire. So, more people like this. Mask. Yay. The mask. This thread can be dangerous. Really sharp, so when you stretch them, it can be fatal to your skin. Okay? So you just, be very, very careful. Okay? Are careful. Keep your fingers and hands from bleeding. Which is very important. You want to keep your teeth. Okay. That is one Scotch mask in white. Okay. Always get your electrolytes. Drink it. And that's it, folks. No more three-dimensional. Because it just doesn't concave well. See you later.